I feel like getting abandoned in a foreign country is a rite of passage as a social documentarian. That's how my first 24 hours unfolded in Madagascar. I was there doing environmental journalism, and a fixer, who is a person that is supposed to help you navigate your footing in the area, was nowhere to be found at my airport pickup. So I grabbed my luggage. In one bag I had about 50 pounds of camera gear, and then the other I had my pack of clothes. From there, I decided to kind of descend into the island. It was quite the experience. I remember walking from the airport on this dirt road. I saw these really arthritic trees that had these bright, pale blue, yellow flowers that set off this sickly sweet scent. Men walking up with baskets that had these knives attached to them. I was out of my element. I didn't know exactly where I was at. I made my way to a small petty port. From there, I negotiated a pirogue ride. Where I needed to go was on this small archipelago. And to get to it, I had to be in this pirogue, and the tide had to be perfect, and it just was not the perfect conditions that day. They said that they would give me a pickup the next morning to get to where I needed to go. And that was my first experience, was negotiating how to get to where I didn't even know where I needed to get. And I remember just being in this liminal state of not really knowing where I was going, not really understanding where I was at, and just surrounded by this lush lowland rainforest, one of the last ones in existence in Madagascar. And I sat down. I just remember bringing my camera up to my eye and taking a frame. And the sun had set. It was really, really dark at this point. And I just remember looking at the stars and not really seeing anything like it. I'd been to Wyoming, where there's little to no light pollution, and still there was nothing like what I had seen. And when I took a picture of that, I soon realized that if I could get people to see the way that I was seeing this place within the first day, we might have a pretty good chance of protecting some of these ecosystems.